So I got a dream that I'm gonna be at the top of the scene. On every screen, making my presence something to be seen, yeah. I'll make them all see that I could be anything I wanna be. If you got a dream, then you need persistence and lots of belief, yeah. Yo, don't take that negative energy, I replace that. I just wanna be me, I don't fake that. I just wanna be free, yeah, chase that. I got a new obsession, it's helping and teaching and giving everyone a lesson. It's living and winning and building something that's impressive. I don't wanna do the same thing, I wanna be progressive, so I'ma make a new me, a new beast, a true fiend. He's everything that he wants to be. Look in the mirror, what he wants to see is a dude looking back at me. I stay on track, yeah, I track things. I'm setting goals, life hacking. I'm steady stacking. I see myself being happy. A better me with a strategy that I'm attacking.
Put to the test and you know I'll ace that. Hit me in the face and I'm hitting right back. I enjoy the chase so I'll stay on track, yeah. I enjoy the race so I'll make that bag. Got a lot of dreams that I'll make come true.
Yo, what is up? It is me. It's King. We're back in the building with another live stream. We got the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Boston Celtics. Both teams are 5-1. Last time Joel Embiid and the 76ers played, they played, I believe it was Toronto, and Joel Embiid dropped 48 points. Jayson Tatum and Boston, they finally got a loss. The Timberwolves lost. They lost to the Timberwolves. Bobby, what's going on, man? What's going on? Beantown breakdown. But Boston's looking good. This will be a test early on for us to see what's going to happen in the postseason. Because we're going to see Boston again in the postseason. But they got a good squad going on right now. Porzingis is cooking. Of course, you got Jayson Tatum, Jaylen Brown. The Sixers finally get Nick Batum out there, and Nick Batum looked great his debut. So we'll see who will be in the starting lineup momentarily. But appreciate y'all in here watching. I know some of the big names again is doing this game, but I appreciate y'all who's ever here. So we're gonna have some fun. And tip-off will be starting momentarily. So I'll get the scoreboard up here ready for y'all. All right. So there we go. So I will be back. I will go off screen during the commercial breaks and whatnot. But until the tip off comes, we'll be right back. Stay tuned. All right, y'all. Tip-off is coming up in the next couple of minutes or so. We got the Boston Celtics against the Philadelphia 76ers. This could be again, early preview of what the playoffs are going to come into, knowing that the Sixers can't get out the second round and is usually against Boston. So let's see how we can match up against them early so we know how we're going in there. Playoffs going into against Boston. But again, tip-off is coming up soon. What's going on, Daniel? So again, tip-off is coming up soon. And we will get the show on the road. In other news, it looks like Bryce Harper is going to stay at first base for the Phillies. So that means they won't bring back Rhys Hoskins. Bryce Harper will play first base. Looks like Nakobe Dean for the Eagles is out on IR with a LeFranc sprain. So again, another foot injuries. So we'll see if how he adds anybody or rocking with Morrow and Cunningham, who hasn't been playing that bad. His coverage, it looks like Dean not too great when it comes to covering the corner and in the middle. So we'll see how this plays out. See any news around the NBA right now? It looks like we're going to see finally Bradley Beal suit up. So Kevin Durant gets a little bit of help tonight, going up against who they play? Up against Chicago. So Bradley Beal will suit up. Wemby is in the Madison Square Garden against the Knicks. That should be a good, interesting matchup. Zion Williamson is sitting out against the T-Wolves for personal reasons. Walker Kessler, he's out for 2 weeks with a UCL sprain in his elbow. Jamal Murray, he will be out for the remainder of the month with a hamstring. Mason Plumlee has an MCL sprain in his knee for the Clippers. So he's going to be sidelined for a little bit. Houston Rockets play Los Angeles Lakers today, and we all know Dylan Brooks likes to run his mouth. He said he's ready to lock up LeBron, so let's see how that goes. And Bam Adebayo, he erases rebound for Heat. NBA erases rebound for Heat's Bam Adebayo, iron rare triple-double. He had 22 points, 19 rebounds, and 10 assists. And he took the rebound away. All right, y'all. So we are underway. The tip-off is here. And here we go. Your starting lineup for the 76ers is Kelly Oubre, Tobias Harris, and Joel Embiid, Anthony Milton, and Tyrese Maxey. And for the Celtics, Jaylen Brown, Tatum, Kristaps Porzingis, Derek White, and Drew Holiday. They are your starters for tonight. th meeting of the Philadelphia 76ers and the Boston Celtics. Both teams are 5-1. And we are getting underway here in the Wells Fargo Center in South Philadelphia. All right, so what to watch out for is limit penetration and keep the ball pushing is what to watch out here for. All right, so Kristaps Porzingis and Joel Embiid will jump the ball. All right, the tip-off is up, and looks like Sixers will have the ball, and it's tipped to Kelly Oubre for the easy jam, and the Sixers already up 2-0. All right, here we go. There's Derek White bringing up the ball, has Tyrese Maxey on him. Joel Embiid will be going to Kristaps Porzingis. And White gives it off. Jayson Tatum. Tatum gives it back to Jaylen Brown for the easy bucket at the top of the key, and that's no good. Rebounded by Joel Embiid. Here we go. Maxi's going to push the floor. Derek White on Maxi. Maxi looks. Gives it off to Joel. Joel has a smaller Holiday on him. Gives it back for the pick and the roll. Two-man game. Tyrese in the middle with the floater, and that's good. All right, good start so far. Here we go. Drew Holiday gives it off to Porzingis. Porzingis gives it off to Tatum. Tatum gives it off to White. White back to Porzingis. Porzingis for the three, and that's no good. And that's rebounded by Tobias Harris. What's going on, Coop? Tobias Harris goes to the cup. And that's going to be a foul. Porzingis gets the foul on Tobias Harris. Tobias will go to the line to shoot two. He hates Nick Nurse. All right, so Tobias Harris is the first free throw, and that is good. And the second shot for Tobias Harris is good. So right now, Sixers are off to a 6-0 run. 6-0. Here we got 10:48 left in the first quarter. Here we go. Drew Holiday has the Anthony Melton on him. Passes it to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown gets the screen from Porzingis. He looking, gives it back to Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday goes in the lane, just off Jaylen Brown to the top of the key for the three. That's no good. Rebounded by Oubre. Here goes Maxi pushing the floor. Maxi gives it to Oubre. Oubre passes it back to Joel. Joel back to Maxi. Joel sets the screen, and they do the pick and roll. Maxi for the three, and that's no good. That's rebounded by Derek White. Derek White brings it up to Jayson Tatum. Jayson Tatum, with the crossover on Oubre, and goes to the rack for the jam, and he's looking for the no call. He's looking for the foul. He doesn't get that. 6-2 Philly. Here's Tyrese Maxey. Maxey gives it off to Melton. Oubre for the three. That's no good. Rebounded by Derek White. Here comes the Celtics. Derek White pulls up from the three, and that's no good. Rebounded by Porzingis. Up, tip ball, and it ends up in Joel Embiid's hands. Joel's going to push up the ball here. This is off to Oubre. Oubre gives it off to Melton in the corner. That's no good for the three. Rebounded by Jayson Tatum. Here comes Tatum. Gets the screen from Porzingis. Tatum tries to shoot the three. Porzingis for the top of the key for the three, and that's no good. Rebounded by the Sixers. Here comes Anthony Melton pushing up the floor. Melton looks, gives it up to Harris. Gives it up to Tyrese Maxey. Maxey gives it off inside to Embiid. Embiid with the tried to go up for the jam and the layup, and Joel Embiid is down, getting up slow, but he will be fouled, and he will go to the line. And that's 2 on Porzingis. So Porzingis with 2 quick fouls sends Joel Embiid to the line to shoot 2. We got 9:12 left in this first quarter. First free throw for Joel Embiid is good. So his game against Washington, 48.7 for 25 from the field, 11 rebounds, 6 assists in 31 minutes. And that was Monday against Washington. Second free throw for Embiid is good. The Sixers are up 8-2. 9:10 left in the first. There goes Maxey. Derek White brings it up. Derek White scans the floor. Maxey's on him. Gets the screen from Porzingis. Gives it off to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown looks for Tatum. There goes Porzingis with another screen. Tatum with the step back, and that's no good. Rebounded by Porzingis, and he lays it up again. 8-4. All right, here goes Maxey. Maxey gives it off to Embiid on the inside, who has a smaller Drew Holiday on him. Bully ball, and he goes to the rack for the jam. All right, Joel Embiid with the jam on Drew Holiday. Here we go. Porzingis gives it off to Holiday. Holiday gives it off to Tatum, who has a Kelly Oubre on him. What's Tatum going to do? Tatum backs him down, spins, and again, he's looking for a foul again, and that's going to be turnover on Boston. Porzingis was late getting over there. Here we go. Tobias Harris dishes it off to Embiid again down in the post with a smaller Drew Holiday on him, and is no good. Rebounded by Derek White. Derek White goes to the with the Euro, gives it to Jaylen Brown for the jam. 6-10. All right, here goes Embiid. Holiday is on Embiid, and he tries to pass, and that's a turnover. Here comes Boston, and Jayson Tatum with a jam, and it's a 2-point game. 7:38 left in the first. So Tyrese Maxey gets the screen from Melton. Maxey with a deep three, and that's no good. Rebounded by White, and Drew Holiday runs the floor and tie game at 10. All right, so here we go. We got a tie ball game right now. Boston on a nice little run, and Nick Nurse is going to call a timeout. All right, the Boston Celtics started 1 for 8 until they got hot. They tied the game up. 7:07 left in the first. Taking a commercial break. We'll be right back. All right, and we're all tied up here at 10. Holiday guarding Embiid is really interesting. And if I'm the Sixers and I see that, I'm giving the ball to Joel Embiid every time with a Drew Holiday on him. All right, Joe Mazzulla's in his second season as Boston's coach. All right, here we go. Knotted up at 10. 7:05 left in the first. Here's go Maxey. And again, the Boston Celtics on a 6-0 run. Here's Maxey. Maxey give it up to Joel. And that's another turnover. And here goes a breakaway. Gives it off to Brown. Brown for the jam. And it is 12-10. All right, Joel Embiid has Porzingis on him. 8-0 run now. Gives it off to Melton. Melton for the three, and that's no good. and that's rebounded by Jayson Tatum. Here we go. Give it off to Holiday. Holiday give it off to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown for a deep three, and that's no good. In and out, rebounded by Oubre. Here we go. DeAnthony Melton brings it up. Give it off to Oubre. Oubre in the corner for the three, and that's no good. Sixers are off when it comes to the three right now. 6 straight empty trips for the Sixers. Possessions. Here we go. Here goes Tatum. They double team Tatum. Derek White in the corner for the triple, and that's good. 15-10, 11-0 run for Boston. Here goes Tobias Harris bringing up the ball. Tobias Harris. He looks. He thought about the three. Little two-man game. And couldn't get it. Here go Oubre. Oubre goes in the paint. Little floater, and that's good. All right, so Oubre gets the bucket and breaks Boston's run. Here we go. Here goes Brown. Here goes Brown. Give it off to Tatum. And here Porzingis. Woo, Porzingis with the jam, but he gets fouled. But he misses. Porzingis goes to the line to shoot two. All right, Kristaps Porzingis goes to the line to shoot two for Boston. 5:25 left in the first. First free throw is good for Porzingis. Porzingis averaging 19.5 points per game, 6.8 rebounds, 42% from deep, about 1.7 blocks. All right, Nick Batum comes in for Kelly Oubre, and Maxey will take the seat. So that means Pat Bev's in the game. And the second free throw is good. All right, so 13-2 run. Boston's on. Here goes Patrick Beverly. Pat Bev gives it up to Embiid. Embiid gives off to Melton. Finds Tobias Harris in the post. Here goes Tobias Harris, backing down Brown with the fadeaway, and that's good for Tobias Harris. All right, Pat Bev is on Derek White. And a nice switch off. Here goes Brown. Pat Bev on Jaylen Brown. A smaller DeAnthony Melton. Nick Batum comes to double. And in a corner three, and that's no good. And that's rebounded by Pat Bev. Here comes the Sixers. Give it off to Embiid. Embiid, Euro, and the shot tries to bat it away, but it's no good. Rebounded by Boston. Porzingis thought about it. Here's White. White with the step back. That's no good. Rebounded. Embiid with the rebound. Give it off to DeAnthony Melton. DeAnthony Melton for the three, and that's no good. Stop shooting threes, DeAnthony Melton, if it's not going in. 3-point game here with the Sixers in Boston. All right, here we go. 4:03 left. 17-14. Here goes Porzingis. Porzingis gives it back to Derek White. Derek White finds Porzingis in the lane, and a good pass, good shot by Porzingis. 19-14 Boston. 3:48 in the first. DeAnthony Melton trying to find Joel Embiid. Al Horford's on the game on Embiid. Here we go. Al Horford and Embiid. Embiid with the float, fade away, and that's good. 19-16. All right, here goes Jaylen Brown. DeAnthony Melton's on Brown. Brown tries to penetrate. Dishes it off to Al Horford for the three, and that's no good. Rebounded by Pat Bev. Pat Bev gives it off to Harris. Harris with the jam, and that's good. 1-point game. And Mazzulla calls the timeout here for Boston. 1 point game, 3:09 left. Again, another commercial break. We'll be right back. All right, we got a 1 point game here, 19-18. All right. And here we go. There goes Derek White. Derek White, Pat Bev was all on him. And that's going to be a foul on Pat Bev. And here we go, Derek White. And that's going to be a turnover on the Celtics. All right, Tyrese Maxey. Korkmaz is in the game. All right, Korkmaz, Covington's in the game. Korkmaz goes to the cup, and that's no good. Rebounded by Boston. And Jaylen Brown. Here goes Pat Bev. Pat Bev takes the three, and that's no good. And Joel Embiid is there for the rebound. Joel Embiid with 8 points, 3 rebounds. And Derek White goes to the cup, and that's a bucket. Thought he was fouled. Joel Embiid goes to shoot for the three, but he fakes, gives it off to Korkmaz. Korkmaz gets the screen from Embiid, goes inside, and that's a rebound. Here goes Boston. And Robert Covington with the foul. So it's going to be a foul on Covington. So he gets his first foul. Sends Jaylen Brown to the line to shoot 2. 21-20. And got a minute 44 left. First free throw for Brown is no good. And a second free throw for Brown. That's good. And we got a 2-point game, 22-20. Still a minute and 44 seconds left. Here goes Batum. Batum gives it off to Covington. Covington gives it back to Joel. Joel posting up. Fade away shot is good on Al Horford. And we got a tie game, 22-all. And here goes Horford. Horford. Give it off. And Pritchard, he shoots it. That's no good. Rebounded by Horford, but it looks like it goes out of bounds. And Rocco is shaking up a little bit. So it looks like it's still going to be Boston ball. All right, here we go. Gives off to Horford. Horford. Gives it to Pritchard. So 48 seconds. And Holiday with the 3, and that's good. All right, here goes Covington. And B with a deep 3, and he shoots it. That's no good. Rebounded by Holiday. Here we go. 28 seconds left in the first quarter. There you go. Holiday looking for somebody. Jayson Tatum cuts. And it looks like they got platoon for a foul. All right, so 13 seconds left in the first, and Jayson Tatum will go to the line to shoot 2. It looks like Anthony Davis will be out against the Rockets. He tweaked his hip the other night. And a second free throw for Jayson Tatum is good. And we got 13 seconds left. Here we go, Tobias Harris. And looks like that's going to be a foul. All right, here we go. 10 seconds. Five seconds. And Kirk looks like that was Tobias Harris with the three. That's no good. So the end of the first quarter, Boston Celtics is up 27-22. We'll be back for the second quarter, and it will be Boston ball coming in. All right, here we go. And Drew Holiday has it. Looks, trying to find somebody with it. Give it off to Horford. Give it off to Tatum. Tatum goes to the lane and layup. Here we go. Maxey gives it to Oubre. Oubre gives it off to Harris. Here comes the screen for Paul Reed. Tobias Harris. It's a little stop and pop, and that's no good. Rebounded almost by Reed, but he couldn't get it secured. Boston ball. Here goes Tatum. Paul Reed almost got the steal. Tatum gives it off to Pritchard. Pritchard in the corner for the three, and that's good. We got a 10-point lead going 32-22. Maxey gives off to Oubre. The little floater, and that's no good. Rebounded. Tipped in by Paul Reed. Pritchard has Batum on him. Al Horford for the three, and that's good. Boston's back up. 11. Here goes Maxey. Maxey give it off to Tobias Harris. Backing down Tatum. Give it off to Oubre. Oubre with the shot, and that's good. 9-point game, 35-26, 10-17 in the second. Here goes Pritchard. Pritchard finds a wide open Drew Holiday for the score, and he misses. And it's rebounded by Maxey. Here goes Maxey. Maxey off to the races, off to the rack. Layup, and that's no good. Too strong for Maxey. Here we go. Give it to Tatum and Pritchard. Pritchard, give it back to Holiday. Holiday. And that's a turnover. Here goes Maxey. Maxey with the layup and in, and that's good. 28-35, 9:45 left in the second. Here we go. Tatum. Nick Batum's on Tatum. Tatum with the step back three, and that's no good. Rebounded by Paul Reed. Give it off to Tyrese Maxey. Tyrese Maxey's going to slow things down a little bit, bringing it up. Maxey. And Horford's all on Maxey. Gives it off to Reed. Paul Reed has Drew Holiday on him. Paul Reed with the jam. 5-point game, 35-30. 9 minutes in the second quarter. Here we go. Pritchard gets a screen from Horford. Pritchard for the three. That's a long three, and that's no good. Rebounded by Harris. Harris thought about going to the bucket. Get it off of Batum. Batum step back three, and that's money. And we got a timeout by Boston. We got a 2-point game here. Batum with the three, 35-33. Oh, sorry, yeah, 2-point game. Good ball movement there. Still by Tyrese Maxey. Set things up. Batum for the three. We'll be back after the timeout. All right, and the Sixers are back. They cut it down to 2. They are shooting just 1 for 10 from the three from Nick Batum that made the three. So they were 1 for 10 from the three. Boston is 4 for 13 from 3. So neither team is knocking down the 3 ball right now. All right, here we go. And that's a 3 by Hauser, 38-33. All right, back up to a 5-point lead. Here goes Tyrese Maxey. Maxey gives it back to Harris. Harris gives it back to Maxey. Maxey tries to go inside. A little pop shot at the top of the key at the corner, elbow. And that's no good. Transition. Oh, we got Tyrese Maxey with the block on Drew Holiday. And here goes Oubre. Oubre gives it off to Harris. Harris with a little reverse, but it's the putback by Paul Reed. 38-35. It's a 3-point game. Pritchard in the corner for 3, and that's no good. It rebounded by Tobias Harris. 7:38 left in the second quarter. Here goes Harris. Harris goes to the inside. Laying up is good, and it's tipped by Paul Reed. But they're saying there's an offensive interference. So that basket ain't going to count. Oh no, that shouldn't have been a pass. That shouldn't have been a pass interference. But anyway, Boston goes to shoot that. That's no good. Here goes Porzingis for the 3. Not Porzingis for the 3. Hauser for another 3, and that's good. 40-35. 7:08 left in the second quarter. Maxey gives up to Harris. Harris has a smaller Drew Holiday on him, and Drew fouls him. Tobias Harris goes to the line to shoot 2. And the first free throw for Tobias Harris is good. And Paul Reed will go out. Good minutes by Paul Reed. Joel Embiid comes back in. And the second free throw for Tobias Harris is good. So the Sixers are down 3, 40-37. 6:58 left in the second. Here we go. Derek White to Tatum. Here we go, Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown with a little fadeaway floater, and that's no good. Rebound by Platoon. Here goes Maxey. Maxey brings it up, slows it up, waiting for players to get there. Gives it off to Embiid. Embiid has Horford on him. Embiid gives it off to Harris. Harris has Tatum on him. Harris backing down Tatum. And he tries to find Maxey, and that's a turnover. Derek White with it. Give it to Tatum. Tatum gives it off to Horford in the corner for a 3. That's no good. Rebounded by Maxey. Maxey give it off to Oubre. Oubre for the 3. That's no good. But it's rebounded by Nick Batum. He lays it up and in, and that's good. 1-point game. All right, but that's 4 offensive rebounds. 8 second chance points. We got a 1-point game. Here goes Tatum. Tatum with the floater over Embiid, and that's no good. Rebounded by Maxey. Here is Maxey. Maxey, he looks. Give it off to Embiid. Embiid with the layup and misses, but Kelly Oubre for the jam putback. And the Sixers are in front 1 point. They're on a 10-2 run. It looks like Oubre, they teed him up. Jayson Tatum missed the tech point, the tech free throw. So Kelly Oubre is going to go take a seat. Kelly Oubre, 8 points, 5 rebounds. All right, here we go. 1-point game, Sixers up. 5:30 left in the second. Here goes Derek White. Derek White brings it up. Tyrese Maxey on him. Nick Batum. And that's going to be a whistle. All right, good pass, and that's going to be blocked by the Sixers on the Tatum. Here goes Harris. Harris gives off to Embiid. Embiid gives off to Maxey. Maxey has Porzingis on him with a deep three, and that's good and in. Tyrese Maxey for the three. And the Sixers are up 44-40. Here goes White. 9-0 run by the Sixers. The last 2 minutes. Tatum has Batum. Jaylen Brown has Batum on him. Derek White goes to the rim, and that's going to be a foul on Tyrese Maxey. Derek White will go to the line to shoot too. And the first free throw by Derek White is good. All right, looks like Robert Covington come back in for Nick Batum. Second free throw for Derek White is good. And we got a 2-point game, 44-42. 4:44 left in the second till halftime. There goes Harris. Milton is back in the game. Milton gives it off to Joel. Joel is telling people where to go. Give it off to Maxey. Maxey takes a shot, and that's out and in. Rebounded by the Celtics. Here goes White. White gives it off to Porzingis. And Embiid with the block, but looks like it was fouled. And Tobias Harris with the foul on Porzingis. Porzingis is going to go to the line to shoot too. And the first free throw for Porzingis is good. And Porzingis will shoot the second free throw. And we got a tie game. 4:18 left in the second, 44-all. All right, looks like Jrue Holiday was on Joel Embiid again. Oh, no, he was on Horford. Got to go drop step baseline. Horford gets the foul. Joel's going to the line. And your first free throw for Joel Embiid is good. And the second free throw for Joel Embiid is good. And the Sixers are up 2, 46-44. With 4 minutes left. Here we go, Jrue Holiday. And White. White tries to lay it up and in, but it's no good. Maxey cross court to DeAnthony Melton in the corner for the three. And that's buckets. All right, 2:39 left. 49-44, Sixers up. All right, here goes Porzingis. Porzingis gets the ball, gives it off to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown has Robert Tuberkin. And Porzingis gets the bucket. 3-point game. Here goes Maxey. Maxey gives it off to Embiid. Embiid has Al Horford on him. Horford. Embiid backs down, but here's the block by Porzingis. And it looks like they're going to call offensive foul on Joel Embiid. So it looked like it was the left arm of Joel Embiid on Porzingis. So Porzingis goes back to the line. And first free throw for Porzingis is good. And second free throw for Porzingis is no good. Rebounded by Tobias Harris. Here goes Maxey. 3:06 left. Porzingis 9 points. He's 5 of 6 from free throw. Here goes Melton. Melton gives back to Maxey. Directing traffic. Here goes Maxey. Maxey to the cup, lay it up, and it's no good. Rebounded by Porzingis. Here comes Derek White and the Celtics. Derek White, and that's going to be a turnover. And Maxey with the ball. And Maxey with the layup and in, and that's good. Here we go, Jaylen Brown. Tyrese Maxey with 9 points. He's 4 for 10 from the field. And that's going to be a block on Embiid on Brown. Here goes Melton. Melton, give it off to Harris. Harris, lay it up and in. That should be a goaltend. And that's going to be a goaltend on the Celtics. 53-47. Robert Covington gets a little tip. So good steal. Good bucket by Maxey. All right, here we go. 2:07 left. Porzingis. And that's going to be and one. Joel Embiid fouls him. Looks like Covington fouled him. All right, so Porzingis is going to shoot the free throw. It looks like Sixers call a timeout. We'll be back.
So good, we've got to look at it again. Picking our Hyundai defensive play of the game, Tyrese Maxey.
Tyrese Maxey with a good come from behind block on Tatum. That's the defensive player of the game. That's the defensive play of the game right now.
That superhero speed of his. Tyrese with 7 in this quarter. Porzingis with 7 in the quarter to lead the Celtics. 53-49. Porzingis trying to complete an in-one opportunity here. Celtics shooting the ball well.
And Porzingis with the second free throw is good. 53-50. Sixers are still up. And we got 2 minutes until it's halftime. Here we go. Melton gets the screen for Embiid. Little pick and roll action. Maxey for the 3. That's money. All right, here goes Jaylen Brown. Tyrese Maxey with 12 points. Jaylen Brown goes to the riddle, goes to the rack. Trying to find Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday swings it around to Jayson Tatum for the 3, and that's no good. Rebounded by Tyrese Maxey. Maxey's going to pull it back out, wait for help. Woo, Maxey takes an open deep 3. And looks like that's going to be an offensive foul on Joel. They're going to look at this. All right, so they did call a foul on Derek White. All right, so the 3's no good, so it's going to be a side out for Philly. And they got the lady ref on the side. Still a 6-point game with 1:21 left. Here we go. Maxey gives it to Harris. Gives it back to Maxey. Gets the screen from Batum. Shoot from the 3, and that's no good by Maxey. And here goes Porzingis. Porzingis with 2. So they called a technical on Porzingis for hanging on the rim. And Tyrese mixed the technical free throw. So here we go. Kristaps for 14 points. Give it off to Harris. Harris give it off to Embiid. Gives it back to Milton. Milton with a almost pass that was stolen by Holiday. Here goes Embiid. Embiid gives it off to Oubre in the corner for the 3. Kelly Oubre for the 3. Here we go. 46 seconds left till half. 59-52. Goes Derek White. Here goes Joel. Derek White. And that's going to be a block. And for Porzingis with the hook, and that's good. 59-54. Here we go. 25 seconds left. Tobias Harris with the ball. Sixers are going to try to hold. Embiid has a give it off to Milton in the corner for three, and that's no good. Rebounded by Drew Holiday. We got 10 seconds left. Here we go. Jaylen Brown gives it off to Pritchard. I mean, that's Tatum. That's going to be a double dribble. No, Tatum. No, that's a dribble. That's a turnover. All right, here we go. 5 seconds left. Here goes Maxey. Maxey with the floater up and in, and it's good. Tyrese Maxey with the floater, and it is halftime, y'all. 61-54. The Sixers are up halftime. We'll be back for the second half. Come on in, tune in again. Appreciate y'all that's watching. We'll be back after the halftime. We'll come back for the second half of basketball.
See you for Kristaps.
All right, and we're back from halftime. Tyrese Maxey with 14 points, and there we go. Starters are back in. Here we go, Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday gives it off to Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis gives it off to Jayson Tatum. Tatum gives it back to Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday for the three, and that's good.
Both teams in this early part of the season have proven to be very effective. Interesting to see which team comes out on top.
I like your delivery there. Thank you very much.
Milton for the three, and that's no good. And Derek White for three, and that's no good. What's going on, Ryan?
Looks from White and the Celtics. Worry about them falling at a steadier clip as the night goes on.
Pulling his way on the baseline, and Porzingis has no choice but to foul. Second personal on Porzingis. The conversation between the two big guys continuing.
Joel just proving to be too mobile, really good moving laterally, and as we've talked about early on.
And Joel is fouled. He goes to the line to shoot three. I mean, it goes to the line to shoot two. And the first free throw was good. 25-11. Woo. And the second free throw for Embiid is good. 72-50. The Warriors is beating the Hornets right now. All right, here we go. Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday for the three, and that's no good. And here goes Tyrese Maxey. Tyrese Maxey disses out to Oubre, and that's no good. Rebounded by Tatum. There goes Tatum, gives it off to Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday gives it off to Tatum. Tatum to Brown. Brown finds Porzingis with the jam, and that's good. 59-63. Here we go. Embiid. Embiid with 14. Porzingis and Joel up on the floor. Joel's on the floor. He tried to dive for the ball. And it looked like his back. So Jaylen Brown's going to be foul.
Officials right now have got to make sure that they keep a tight handle grip on things. It's getting a little bit chippy out there.
And that was a foul on Brown against Maxey.
Second personal on Brown, third personal on Embiid. Harris down to Joel. Porzingis whistled for the foul. Just a little bit too much of Joel's body as he tried to fight through him and tap that one away.
Tried to break contact like most good defenders will try to do and get in front of Joel. Joel stayed wide and kind of kept his position. Porzingis forced to reach over the shoulder. May not have been a foul, but it looks like a foul right here. Yeah, he grabs him for sure.
Yeah, it was that left hand.
Yep. Just think of like defensive backs. You can't wrap your off arm around their waist.
Tatum quickly whistled for a foul of his own.
And Tatum is fouled.
In the other direction. Tatum saying that's a flop.
Appreciate you citing in the chat with all of your NBA updates.
That is the signal of football. Yeah, if we were across the parking lot of the lake.
The way this game is playing, it's starting to resemble a little football.
It is. Two of the top offenses in the association this year.
All right, so here we go. Tobias Harris.
So far.
Absolutely.
That concludes our football, basketball, crossover.
Tobias Harris. Maxey. Back to Harris. Back to Maxey. Maxey goes in the inside, gives it off to Embiid for the three. He takes a shot. Thought about it, but he steps in and takes a mid-range, and that's good. 65-59.
Tatum got tied up, but that was Maxey who tied him up. It was. Second personal on Tyrese Maxey. So when it comes to tops in the association, not really a surprise here, all since these are the top two teams in the Eastern Conference.
The net rating, the offensive rating, I mean, everything's so comparable. When you look at the listings of both teams and what they
And Derek White takes the three, and that's good.
Just the triple. And I love the fact that the last couple of days, Nick Nurse, Tobias Harris, other people.
All right, here goes Maxey.
Are you kind of having this as one that means a little something early in the season? They didn't shy away from it. They said, of course, it's Sixers Celtics.
Joel backs down. And looks like that's going to be blocked. Brown gives it off to Tatum in the corner, and that's no good. Rebounded by Kelly Oubre. Here goes Maxey. Maxey slows it up. Waits for help to come. Give it off to Embiid. Embiid gives it off to Harris. Harris goes to the bucket, and he's stripped. And that's going to be off the Sixers. That's going to be Celtics ball. And Melton got a piece of the Brown shot. Give it off to Maxey. Maxey give it off to Tobias Harris in the corner for the three, and that's no good.
Tobias scored 4 Sixers in double figures. Celtics with 2. Derek White with 12. Porzingis with 18. White step back.
And White with the step back three, and that's no good. Here we go.
Pushing, keeping Brown behind him. Lost his footing a little bit. Thought he might have been pushed. That's what he's asking. I didn't just fall like
And Melton thought there was a foul.
on the baseline. But Anthony wanted to whistle.
Whether or not he was, it looked like he was a little out of control. Perhaps that's why the referees were there. He kind of gets tripped up. Here is when he starts to lose control and things go badly.
All right, still Sixers ball. Maxey to inbound. And Melton, he misses the layup, and that's no good. Rebounded by Boston. Here goes Tatum. Tatum. Boston with the ball moving, swinging it around. Here goes Brown. Brown, and that's going to be a turnover on Brown.
Left arm and elbow. The closest to the defender. Watch this left arm again. Brown trying to clear some space. Look at that. Man, look at that. Notice that big no call.
And a shot by the Sixers is no good. Here we go. Here's Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown gets the screen by Horford. Gives it back to Horford. Horford with the top of the key for the three, and that's short, no good. Rebounded by Milton, but Milton has Joel Embiid trailing. And JoJo with the layup and an in. 67-62, 7:13 left in the third. Here goes Holiday. Joel Embiid with 18 points. Holiday has Melton on him. Holiday gives it off to Horford. Horford passes it to Tatum. Tatum at the top of the three. Top of the key for the three, and that's good. 2-point game. And here's Maxey. Maxey gives it off to Joel. Joel takes the shot at the free throw line, and that's good. (69-65). Derek White. He looks. Gets the screen from Horford. Horford, he takes the three-pointer, and that's good by Derek White. 1-point game. Boston is down 68-69 with 6:19 left in the third. Here we go. Tyrese Maxey. Maxey goes to the lane and layup, and he couldn't get it on a reverse. And Boston's going to call a timeout. All right, commercial break. We'll be back. Boston calls a timeout.
14. Your Philadelphia 76ers will scan this code right now and find out. Download the NBC Sports Philadelphia app and always stay connected to all of your Philly sports teams. Not just your Philadelphia 76ers. That guy's been connected tonight. 14 points.
All right, so Tyrese Maxey with 14 points. So Pistons versus the Bucks is tied at 21 with they just started in the first. And the Rockets are up 26-12. No AD in that game. If the Rockets beat the Lakers, I am going to laugh. It's going to be hilarious. I know some Lakers fans. All right, here we go. And Tatum for the three, and that's no good. In and out. Pat Bev is in the game with Maxey, Joel Embiid, Tobias Harris, and Nick Batum. And here goes Maxey. Maxey gives it off to Embiid. Embiid goes for the three. Finds Batum. Batum gives it to Maxey. Maxey. Step back three, and that's no good. Rebounded by Tatum. Again, 1 point game, 68-69. The Rockets beat the Lakers. Check on Slay. I will too. Jaylen Brown for the three. That's no good. Rebounded by the Celtics. And Tatum with the shot, and that's short. Here we go. Here goes Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris gives it off Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid finds Maxey. Maxey gives it off to Embiid. Has Horford on him. And Joel takes a long shot, and that's no good. Still a 1 point game. 4:55 left in the third. Here goes White to Horford. Horford back to Tatum. Tatum to Drew Holiday. And Holiday gives it off to Tatum. Tatum dishes it off to Horford. Horford for the three. That's no good. Sixers cannot rebound. Pat Bev with the rebound finally. Here goes Maxey. Maxey give it off to Nick Batum, and that's no good. That's rebounded by Harris. Harris keeps it alive. Here goes Pat Bev. Pat Bev gives it off to Embiid. Embiid for the three, and that's money. $72-68, 4 minutes left in the third. Here goes Drew Holiday on Maxey. 23 points for Joel Embiid. Horford. And Jaylen Brown with the three, and that's no good. Rebounded by Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris is pushing it up. Here goes Tobias Harris to the cup, and that's blocked by Horford. And Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. So Tobias Harris tries to go to the rack with the jam, and Al Horford meets him there and says no. So coming after this timeout, we'll be back.
back to Wells Fargo Center where the Sixers lead by 4 here in the third quarter. Good to see Nico Batum back in this game before we went to commercial break. So far, pretty decent start to the Sixers' career, with the exception of that finger injury that he's now playing through. He's made 6 of 8 from the field since his start at Sixer. That goes back to the last game. I asked Nico why it seemed like his transition was so smooth to a new team, and he said, "Oh, it's all fake, Terry. It's all fake." The key was is that I have some familiarity with Patrick Beverly, and I went into the game with him last game. When we checked in, I said, "Pat, I know about 4 plays, and I know the plays that go to Joel. So let's keep it in that range, please." And he said the thing that was so cool to him last game was that he said, "I had like a 45-minute shoot around, a couple extra minutes with the coaches. Still, I got the hot hand that these guys sent, even though they are."
All right, there we go. Tatum finds Pritchard in the corner for the 3, and that's good. Hauser, I'm sorry, that's Hauser. 1-point game. Sixers up 1. Joel Embiid 4 of 5. The rest of the team 0 for 12. There goes Pat Bev. Gives off to Nico Batum. Batum finds Embiid for the kiss off the glass.
Calm confidence when
74-71.
speaking the first language of a new guy like Batum.
All right, here goes Batum. It's on Tatum. Good defense. Tatum for the 3. That's no good. That's rebounded by Pritchard. And Joel Embiid says no to Tatum. Underneath. Covington for the 3. And that's no good. That's rebounded by Horford. Porzingis. Here goes Pritchard. And that's going to be a turnover. And Joel's pushing up the point. Give it off to Oubre. Oubre thought he was fouled, but no good. Here goes Horford. Horford gives it off to Hauser. Hauser for a 3 again, and that's no good. Rebounded by the Sixers. Nico Batum. Give it off to Pat Bev. Pat Bev, give it off to Nico. Give it off to Oubre. Oubre back to Embiid. Oubre. Beverly, give it off to Oubre in the lane, and that's foul. And he gets the bucket, complaining about the foul. But the bucket's good, 76-71. We got a minute 28 left in the third. Here we go. Horford down to Porzingis, no good. And that's Porzingis with the brick. Tried to dunk, but he misses. Oubre, give it off to Joel. And that's no good. Covington with the rebound. Give it off to Oubre. Here goes Oubre. Covington for the 3. That's good for Rocco. 7-0 run by the Sixers. 40 seconds left in the third. 79-71. Horford in the 3. That's no good. Rebounded by Pat Bev. He slows down the offense. Here we go. Here goes Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid for the top of the key. Stops and pops, and that's no good. Rebounded. Chased down by Horford. And that's going to be a turnover. Sixers ball. So we got one more possession by the Sixers here with 14 seconds left. The crowd is on their feet. The Wells Fargo Center. Here goes Pat Bev. Gets the screen from Embiid. Pat Bev goes to the lane for the layup and the floater, and it's good. Hits him with the too little. 81-71 10-point lead with 4 seconds. 3. Pritchard. And another block by Embiid, and that's the end of the fourth quarter. We got a 10-point game going into the fourth quarter. 81-71. Joel Embiid with the block on Pritchard towards the end. Sixers with a 10-point lead. Here we going into the fourth quarter. We'll be back. And Tyrese Maxey are coming out hot, shooting a runner, 83-71. All right, here we go. And White dishes it off to Porzingis. Porzingis with the jam, back to a 10-point game. All right, Porzingis 20 points. Here goes Maxey. Maxey gets the. So it looks like Paul Reed is out there. Oubre, Pat Bev, Platoon, and Maxey. Here goes Oubre. Oubre with the shot. That's no good. Rebounded by the Celtics. Here goes Pritchard. Pritchard found a cutting Hauser and 83-75. All right, Reed sets up the screen. Here goes Maxey. Maxey goes inside with the runner, and that's good. And back up to a 10-point game. And here goes Pritchard. Maxey with 18 points. Shooting 8 for 20 from the field. Here goes Oubre. And Porzingis for the 3, and that's good. 78-85. Got 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Maxey for the 3, and that's no good, but Platoon bounces it. He goes off to Oubre, and Oubre's foul. And that's going to be a foul on Derek White, and that's foul number 2. All right, the first free throw for Kelly Oubre is good.
Again, we see the last couple of games on maternity leave for the Celtics. Giving birth to their second child over the weekend.
And second free throw is no good for Oubre. Bounces in and out. Rebounded by Jaylen Brown. Platoon is on Brown. And they get the turnover. And good pressure there by the Sixers. Paul Reed with the jam. And 88-78. Sixers go back up 10. Good defense by the Sixers there. Here goes Horford with the runner. That's no good. Here goes Maxey. Maxey give it off to Oubre. And couldn't get it to Oubre. It's going to be a turnover. And that's going to be a foul on looks like it's going to be a foul on Pat Bev. It's a foul on Paul Reed, so Drew Holiday will go to the line and shoot 2. And Pat Bev will go to the bench. And both free throws for Drew Holiday are good. Got 88-80. All right, DeAnthony Melton comes back in. Melton gets it off with Platoon. Finds Maxey. Maxey with the three, and that's no good. Rebounded by the Celtics. And Pritchard brings it up. Pritchard gives it to Porzingis. Porzingis gives it back to Pritchard. Pritchard gives it off to Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday goes to the bucket for the layup, and that's good. 88-82. 8:28 left in the fourth. Here goes Harris. Harris comes back in. Reed gives it to Maxey. Maxey gives it to Melton. Back to Maxey. Here goes Paul Reed for the screen. Paul Reed. Maxey with the floater again is good. Floater is working for Maxey. 90-82. 20 points for Tyrese. Derek White goes for the three. He fakes. Goes to the rack instead, and that's good. Here we go. Here goes Tyrese Maxey. Pritchard's on Maxey. Ooh, Maxey again over Porzingis. And 84-92. 8-point game. And here goes Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday. And Drew Holiday and looks like Paul Reed will be a jump ball. All right, and Hauser is going to go to the bench. Tatum's going to come back in. All right, Melton and Holiday is going to jump it up, and it's going to be the Sixers ball. Here goes Tyrese Maxey. Maxey thought about the step back three. Passes it. Give it off to Harris. Harris with the floater in the corner. We back up to 10-point game. 94-84 with 7:05 left in the fourth. Here goes Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday goes to the rack, and that's no good. Rebounded there. Looks like Porzingis tried to get it, and it's in the hands of Tyrese Maxey. Maxey, he slows it up. Waits for help. Ooh, here he goes. Crossover. D'Anthony Melton. The Milton gives it off to Tobias, and that's stripped from behind. Here comes Pritchard. Pritchard gives it off to White. White gives it off to Tatum in the corner for the three, and that's good. 94-87. 6:30 left in the fourth. Give it off to Melton. Tatum with 14 points, 2 of 6 from 3. Nick Nurse called the timeout.
Take a look at him. Again, exploiting what the defense gives him. Avenues to the basket. Great quick reads on the fly. Seeing the little pathways and taking them. Maxey in the fourth quarter.
All right, Tyrese Maxey with 22 points.
Take a look at our updated live lines powered by our friends at PointsBet. 6:25 to go in tonight's contest.
Tyrese Maxey, 22 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists. All right, Robert Covington's in, Maxey, Harris, Embiid, and Milton. And Embiid is on Harris. Here comes a double team. Maxey for the 3, and that's good. Back 10-point game, 97-87 with 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter. 25 points for Tyrese Maxey. Here we go, Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday gives it off to Tatum. Tatum looks for Drew Holiday. Holiday gives it off to Jaylen Brown in the corner. No good. That's a 3. No good. Rebounded by Tobias Harris. Here goes Maxey. Maxey is going to clear it out. Gives it off to Embiid. Embiid has Holiday on him. Embiid. 5 to shoot. 3 to shoot. Embiid for the 3. And it didn't hit the rim. No good. So that's going to be a turnover. All right, here we go. 5:20 left. Tyrese Maxey, 25 points. 11 points this quarter. Here goes Tatum. Tatum gives it off to Derek right at the top of the key, and that's no good. Rebounded by DeAnthony Melton. Here we go. Sixers are going to slow it down now. Try to preserve some clock. All right, give it off to Harris. Harris back to Embiid. 5 minutes left in the fourth. Here goes Embiid. Give it off to Tyrese Maxey again. Maxey with another little running floater, and that's no good. Rebounded by Tatum. Tatum pushes it up. Give it off to Derek White. Derek White has Robert Covington on him to cut him off. Here goes Tatum. Tatum has Embiid on him. Almost a turnover. Get off to Horford. Horford get off to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown goes baseline. Gives it off to Drew Holiday. Holiday goes in the middle of the lane. Doesn't get the layup. No good. And it's rebounded by the Sixers. Here goes Anthony Melton. Melton gives it off to Harris. And Embiid and Harris is too strong, but it looks like he's fouled.
Celtics doing a good job of moving the ball. You can see the rotations, the good communication.
And the first free throw for Tobias Harris is good. Putting the Sixers up 11. $13 points for Tobias Harris. 8 rebounds.
At the moment, 4:26 to go in this one.
Boston, you would imagine, still have one more run in them.
Oh yeah, no doubt. That's blood on the floor.
All it takes is a couple of shots.
Celtics started the quarter 5 with 6-0 since then. Gone cold. 1 for their last 5 before. And on that note, I want to remind all of you this RAV fourth quarter is brought to you by Toyota. Visit Toyota.com. Find your 2023 RAV4 Toyota today. Toyota. Let's go Sixers. Thanks for the praise. And it is Drew Holiday, everyone. He's bleeding a bit from the elbow. Right on 4:26 to go. How do the Sixers close this one out?
I think the first thing you got to do is continue to move on the offensive end, move these Celtic defenders.
All right. Second free throw here coming up for Tobias Harris. And Tobias Harris knocks down the second three, 99-87. Sixers up 12. Here goes Derek White. 4:20 left in the fourth. There goes Tatum. Covington on Tatum. Give it off to White. White step back three. No good. Rebounded by Joel. Tyrese Maxey with the ball. Now 4 minutes left in the fourth. Give it off to Covington. Covington gives it off to Joel. Joel traffic. Gives it back to Maxey. Maxey. Tobias Harris with the three. Money. Tobias Harris with the three. 102.87. Joe Mazzulla calls a timeout. Boston. Finds open Tobias Harris. Boston timeout. We'll be back. All right, here we go. Sixers up 15. And Melton draws the foul, and the Sixers are up on an 8-0 run. There's all Covington. Looks like that was a clean steal, though, but there it goes. Celtic ball. 3:30 left in the fourth. Sixers up 15. Great defense on the Sixers there. Shot clock violation, and that's going to go to the Sixers. Let's go, Rocco. All right, here we go. 3:13 left. 13 turnovers to the Sixers 10. Here goes Embiid. Gets double teamed. Rocco passes it to Maxey. Maxey gives it off to Embiid. Embiid goes in the cup. A little floater there for Embiid is no good. Rebounded by Drew Holiday. Celtics are on a drought. And Porzingis hits that. 190 to 102. 26 points for Porzingis. There goes Maxey. Sixers is popping, exactly. Rocco goes in, and he gets blocked, gets his own rebound back, and scores. Robert Covington with 5 points here in this game. 2:22 left. 104-90. 11 offensive rebounds for the Sixers. Finds a cutting Derek White. Rotation. Gives it Porzingis. Porzingis with a 3, and that's no good. Rebounded by Embiid. And Derek White steals it from Embiid. And Tyrese Maxey with the block. Tyrese Maxey coming up with blocks. Good defense by the Sixers, Tyrese Maxey. And it goes off on the Sixers. And Boston inbounds. Jaylen Brown with the 3, and that's good. We got an 11-point game here. 157 left, 104-93. Here goes Covington. Covington has the ball, gives it off to Embiid. Embiid thought Tobias was over there. He was looking to cut, so that's a turnover. All right, Covington. Goes out. There's the Porzingis. Porzingis is on Maxey. And Porzingis with the little floater up and in. And a foul. And 3-point play here. Sixers. Boston and cut it down to single digits now. 104-95 with 1:35 left. Bill's been playing like crap so far. Well, he's been rusty. And second free throw and one is good for Porzingis. 104-96. 29 points for Porzingis. Here we go. Here's Milton. Milton give it off to Maxey. Maxey, and that's going to be fouled. All right. So Batum gives it off to Joel. Holiday on Joel. Then it goes to double team. Give it off to Harris. Harris gives it off to Maxey. Maxey with a 3-pointer. And it's no good. All right, Boston's on a 6-0 run. And that's going to be another foul.
Fieldhouse November 10th this Friday to watch the Coats take on the Westchester Knicks in their season opener. For all the info is that website right there, bluecoats.team. Hit first.
All right, so both free throws for Derek White is good. And that's going to be a turnover. And Tatum down to a 4-point game after we was just up 15. Boston's on a 10-0 run with a minute and 1 seconds left.
No, we mentioned Celtics on
All right, this is
They're starting to do things that they did do early on in the game, which is get some points.
oh, they tied up at the half. Okay.
Run out to see their
Ooh, 66-43 Lakers losing to the Houston Rockets right now. All right, so we got a minute and 1 seconds left. A minute and 1 in the fourth. All right, under a minute now. The Sixers up 4. Boston's on a 10-0 run. Here goes Maxey. 7 seconds to shoot. Here goes Joel. Joel has Tatum on him. Fade away. Bucket is good. And 6-point game. Boston calls a timeout. Here we go. 6-point game, 106-100. And Boston inbounds the ball, give it off to Drew Holiday. Holiday gives it off to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown looks, dribbles, 3-pointer by Brown, and that's good. You got a 3-point game, 32 seconds. All right, we got 23 seconds left. 12 seconds on the shot clock. 19. Maxey has the ball. Give it off to Embiid. Here comes the double team. Give it off to Maxey. Maxey, 6 to shoot. And that's blocked. But Harris and Maxey with the 3. And that's going to be an air ball. And it's 7 seconds left. And it goes out of bounds. Jaylen Brown comes up clutch with that shot blocked on Maxey. Nick Nurse calls the timeout. 3-point game. Sixers up 106-103 with 7 seconds left. We'll stay right here until they come back from break. All right.
I've recorded fade away from Joel, and then Maxey tries to get that shot up over the taller defender Jaylen Brown. Brown, good timing, excellent on-the-ball defense. What do they run here?
That is the question. Shot clock is off.
All right, so the shot clock is off. 8.5 seconds left. 3-point game. Boston is down 3. All right, here we go. Inbound. Trying to get it in. Porzingis with the three. The tie. That's no good. Rebounded by the Sixers, and the Sixers want to win this game by 3 points. And the Sixers will continue the winning streak. 6-game winning streak by the Sixers right now to knock off the yes, sir. 6-game winning streak. We gotta finish games. We gotta finish. We can't be up 15 and win by 3. Not with good teams like the Boston Celtics. But Sixers get the job done. Again, this team looks totally different from last year. Definitely not the team we're used to seeing, especially with Doc Rivers on the team. Go over some stats real quick. Jayson Tatum, 16 points. Porzingis had the hot hand, 29. Holiday, 12. Derek White was balling with 19. Jaylen Brown didn't really do much for 13, 11 points. Then you had Hauser off the bench for 13. Pritchard didn't have any points. He was 0 for 4. Tobias Harris, 17 points. Joel Embiid, 10 for 20 from the field, 1 for 4 from 3, 10 rebounds, and 27 points. Another double-double. Tyrese Maxey, 25 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists. Oubre contributed with 14. Melton, I don't know if we can find another shooting guard or somebody to go in for Melton. 29 minutes, only scoring 3 points. He was 1 of 9 from the field. And then the bench, contributed great defense as well. Can't say much. Only thing I can say is we just gotta limit the turnovers down the stretch. And the defense is great. We gotta finish. We gotta close out games. We gotta finish them because there's no way we up 15 with less than 4 minutes and we only win by 3. So, but all in all, can't be happier. Sixers move to 6-1. Boston takes another L. Boston's going to be a great team. It's a great team. Again, we're going to see them throughout the season. Again, we're going to see Boston in the playoffs. We got to see, can we get past the second round with this team? But we're playing good right now. Sixers' next game will be Friday against the Pistons, and that's their first tournament play in the in-season tournament. So we will be in Detroit for the funky courts. So we'll be in Detroit, and then we play the Pacers back-to-back with another in-season tournament. That's next Tuesday. Don't know when I'm gonna do another game. Then next Wednesday we got the Pistons and we got the Celtics in Boston again. We got the Boston again next Wednesday. So let me see. I might do that. I might do the Pacers, one of the Pacers games, or might do the Celtics again next Wednesday. But anyway, tune on back. Make sure y'all tune on in every Tuesday to the 7200 Seconds podcast with me and Coach Dante. Check out Saturdays with me and my girl Jury for Hoop Dreams and TV Queens. Make sure y'all come on back. Appreciate y'all who was here with me. But that is it. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Sixers get the job done. 106-103. And I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.